tip for you. As you've seen my videos in the car, I found a problem with it, and that was when I turned the ignition all the way off and then turned the ignition all the way back on again, it was the display of the radio was coming up with a different colour. And what I thought that, well, what I think that is because even when the radio is turned off, it still needs a tiny little bit of power just to remember the settings for the display. So I bought another Kia wiring saloon to ISO connector cable, and I disconnected. I cut the wires off this one that I'd wired up previously. Yeah. So instead of it going to the red wire, which was the accessory switch on the key, yeah, and now providing power, it's coming from what is on this connector, the yellow wire, which is the constant 12 volt supply. So the radio always has a connection to the battery even when the power's turned off. So that should be better. But I'd just like to mention that this is a standard radio. It's only transmitting 4 watts. If your radio has had modifications to it where it's putting out more wattage, then the current drain is going to be greater too. So at the moment this is only needing 2 amps, which is well within the range of the wiring that I've got. But if you had a radio that was transmitting more wattage, and it would also need more ampage going into it, so you might end up with blowing fuses and stuff like that. If you was just to wire it to the audio radio's wiring like I did, you might be better. If you have a modded radio, you might be better getting a wire straight from the battery, run it through a grommet, and one of the grommets that goes through the bulkhead, and then go to the back of the radio that way. It's a lot more fiddly, but if you want more power, then it's either that or you're going to blow fuses, or even worse, start small fires in the front of your car. I have a little bit of finishing off to do. I don't know if I mentioned this in a previous video, but round the sides of the radios there's a little bit of a gap, and what I'm doing, I've got a piece of dowel where I'm going to cut to size, and then when I cut that to size I'm going to paint it black to match the surround, and then I'm just going to glue it in. And I'm gluing it in with, you know, that white glue that we use as children at school, that PVA. I'm going to just, it's strong. It's not very strong glue, but it'll be strong enough to hold it in. And if I ever want to take it out again, it's not it won't be so permanent that I won't be able to clean it off the plastic. I'll still be able to rub it off the plastic. Okay. So the install's just about done. Still haven't painted my piece of dowel. I still have it here. This is the piece of dowel I'm going to put down the side of the radio. I haven't done that yet. Maybe this week I'll get round to that. It's been on hold because I don't have any black paint. So on my Kia, the antenna wires runs across the floor. And what I've got is I've made a piece of carpet that goes over the top of it. I just got, you know, these runners, these quite tough runners. I just got one of them and cut it to shape. I haven't done a video on that bit because there's a bit too many videos. But I just cut a piece of runner to the shape of the foot well, and that goes over the top of the wire, so you can't see the wire. It goes to the back of the car, to the boot. And then when I want to use the radio, I just open the boot, put the mag mount on the roof, and start using it. When I finish with it, I just take the mag mount off the roof and put it back in the boot, and everything's safe, everything's secure. And that's it. Right, so that's the end of my Kia installation. Thank you very much for the people who've been watching and following these videos. There's been some nice comments made to me as well about them, so I've been really happy that people have been you know, getting some information from that. The next project will be starting after Christmas, and it will be the home base. I'm gonna upgrade my antenna. I'm gonna get the antenna above the roof line somehow. I have a few problems here because I'm in the council estate and I've got very limited garden, so I don't have room for guy lines and stuff like that for the, so I'm going to try and work out a way of pushing the area up and having it fairly secure. Having it secure. Anyway. And then I'm going to come in here and then we'll have a replacement for this. We have another radio somewhere that it just came not so long. Still in the box. I haven't even taken out of the box yet. So I'm looking forward to installing that. After Christmas I'll be doing that, and shush. So after Christmas we'll be doing that, and so that'll be a new series of videos. So for now, thank you very much for watching the videos and giving me all the nice comments. So bye bye, happy Christmas, and I'll see you in the new year.